Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha. Today I'm going to share with you a Primark haul. It's not clothing, it's not shoes, it's not bags, it's not anything like that, homeware. It is purely the cosmetics that I purchased in Primark. I wasn't even planning on purchasing from Primark. I was intending to walk through Primark to go to Next, which, if you're familiar with the Norwich Primark and Next stores, are directly opposite, and I usually go all the way through the Primark store to get to Next. But on this occasion I stopped. I saw that they had some sandals, flip-flops and things like that, and I knew I wasn't going to purchase any of those because we're still having very, very cold weather here in Norfolk, so I'm still wearing my boots. And so I saw those, and I did see some nice new clothing, but I came to a abrupt halt when I saw the new makeup that they had in store, and I couldn't believe it. Now, I've already applied it because I thought that if I applied it I'd be able to talk to you and tell you much more about it than just obviously sharing it with you, showing it to you. So I will go more in depth with the product. So here's my Primark bag, and just get everything out of the bag so that you only have to hear the crunching of the bag in this first part. Okay, so first of all I want to share with you the nail polish that I picked up. Now, they've actually got a new selection of nail polish. I love their nail polish anyway, and I've got actually quite a collection of it now. And I usually pick up at least one or two nail polishes every time I go into Primark. And I wish I had purchased this turquoise colour. I can't remember the name of it, but I think it would look fantastic on my toes. But anyway, I picked up this one, and it's called Pink Lady, 90p. Absolutely love the shade. Now, I've popped it on my nails already because I loved it so much. I did actually try it on in the store. I could not believe that even the nail polish in the Norwich store had testers. So I was so impressed, absolutely impressed with that. So yeah, really like the fact that you could actually, there was testers for the nail polish in every shade. Loved that. In fact, they had testers throughout the whole of the cosmetic department, which meant that there was a lot less products actually tampered with. So yeah, really enjoyed that. So that was the first, and I love the name Pink Lady. Absolutely love that colour. So that's the first item. The second item, before I get on to the main items that I'm wearing today, I picked up this, and it is the PHr High Shine Lipstick Crayon in the shade Rose Quartz. This was originally £2, and I picked this up in the sale for 50p. Now, I've tried this on this morning and I really don't like it. The colour is amazing. The colour is absolutely stunning. It really does look lovely on me. The only thing is that the product really does smell, and it's quite an overpowering smell of plasticine or paint. I can't quite make my mind up which one it is, but it's quite overpowering, and I'm not usually that bothered by scents or anything like that, but this one, on when you apply it, you can smell it and taste it, and the smell goes along with the taste. Very similar, or they are the same. What I'm trying to say is you can taste it and smell it, and very overpowering. I had to remove it straight away, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that, but yeah, it's just not a very nice product. This is the only item that they didn't have a tester for. There was 3 shades in this. They had testers for the other 2, but not this one, and for 50p I thought it's worth a gamble, but unfortunately it didn't work for me because the scent was so overpowering. Next, I purchased this, and this was brand new in the store, and it is again something that I'm wearing today, and it is the PHr, and it's, I don't know if it's a new range or new brand, but it says PH in capitals and then a little R there, and it's a highlighting stick. Now, the packaging is quite strange because if you pop that off, then you slide this out, Then you have to unscrew that, and then you have, if it comes off, can I get it off? Doesn't look like it wants to. Let me just unscrew it, that will push it off. There we go. It got stuck onto the top. Okay, so this is one of those like highlighting, I don't know, balms. It is really, really pretty. It's £4, so the range is a little bit more expensive. Now, when I tried it, I actually just dotted it on in the places that I wanted it on. It worked really well. I think I'm going to keep that lid off now. Now I've used it, or should I put it back on? Let me just see, because I think it's going to protect it, isn't it? But what I wanted to show you is that there is so much packaging to it. I really like it. It worked really, really well. There was 2 shades in this one, this product. I'm not sure if the actual shade is on there, but there was a deeper shade. I tried this just because I thought it would suit me. It does. It looks really, really pretty, as you can see from the swatch there. Really, really like that. And another thing is, I have tried this kind of thing before. Makeup Revolution had the, they're not quite as chunky as this, and you have to really dot it on, because if you're like me and wear foundation, a matte foundation, then what it does is it tends to take off the foundation, but this one didn't. It worked really, really well. And also with the Makeup Revolution one, I actually put that on a brush, but I didn't need to do that with this. It worked very well. It didn't take off the foundation, and yeah, really loved the glow. That I've actually got another one over the top of that as well, but I'll get onto that. Now, this is the star of the show, because this is what made me halt so abruptly, made my husband groan. He thought, oh no, not more makeup. How long are we going to be at this stand for? And we were there quite a while after I spotted this. Now, the first product that I'm going to share with you is the cheek palette, and this was £4. The design is very chocolate, obviously chocolate inspired, but very Too Faced inspired as well. So you've got the chocolate bar there and the drips, which reminds me a little bit of the Kylie lip kit, kind of that kind of packaging. So it's, I suppose, a little bit of a mixture of the two. And when you open it, it looks like this. And I really, really loved not only the design of it, it also smells of chocolate, but it's not a really fake, horrible chocolate scent. It really does smell like chocolate, and I absolutely love everything about it. I've actually got on today, I've used the bronzer, and I love the names of these. So the bronzer is called Milk Chocolate. Then you've got one blush called Strawberry Melt. Then you've got the blush that I used, which is called Chocolate Orange. And then you've got the highlight, which I also used, so that was over this product. So I popped this on first, which looked stunning on its own, but then I wanted a little bit more intense, so I used the highlight, and it's called Vanilla Cream. So I used that one there. So that blush, that highlight, and that bronzer is all on the cheek. Love this little palette. It smells gorgeous, and even while I put a little bit of the highlight on my nose, and even when I did that, the smell was not over the top, not overpowering, but it's just amazing. Love that so, so much. Now getting on to the eyeshadow palettes, there was 2 within the collection. There was this one, which is £3. It's the PS Chocolate eyeshadow palette, and inside it looks like this. So you have that really bright shimmery shade. Then you've got 2 matte shades. You've got like a light pink, and you've got a deeper pink. I did use this to lay down first, and it is very, very light. It's also, it does kick up a little bit as well, but that doesn't bother me so much as long as it works very well. But I found, and this one I haven't tried, but I think that would work a lot better. It goes on very nicely, but it's just too light for my skin tone. Now this one, and this is £6, and this is beautiful. It looks like this, so it's the same as this one, the cheek palette, and it looks inside like this. Now I really love the concept of this, so this is why I said it looks a little bit like, it reminds me of the Kylie lip kit, those drips that you had on there, but it also reminds me of Too Faced. You've got the heart-shaped pans, you've got the two larger ones. I really like the fact that they've gone to the trouble of putting the names on here. They're gorgeous, gorgeous names. You've got this one, which is called LIqueur, which I used first of all. I used it on top of that middle shade from this palette because this didn't show up, so I used that shade first, which is LIqueur. Then I used this one, which is called Cocoa, and even though it looks very neutral, it has a little bit of pink tone to it, so it's not just a flat brown eyeshadow palette, there's more to it. And this one, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, as you can see from my eye look. Then I popped this one, Cocoa, in the crease. It deepened up the eye look. I used this shade LIqueur underneath the eye, and then I used this one here, the shimmery shade, which is called Martini. That one there I used on the lid. I didn't want an inner corner today, but those are the three shades that I wore and used today. Really, really gorgeous. I'll just swatch that shimmer shade, and it is just beautiful. I'll put a little bit more on. Really, really pleased. And again, it smells of chocolate. There we have a little bit more on. I just love it. Love the palette, love the price, love the concept, and of course love the smell as well. So that's the other eyeshadow palette. Now getting on to their two new lip kits, and I'm wearing one of them today. So they look like this. So this is, actually, no, I'll share with you this one first of all. This is the deeper out of the two, and it's in the shade Mocha. It's called the PS Chocolate Lip Kit. So there's the shade in there, Mocha, and it's very Too Faced inspired, where you've got the squeezy tube in this one rather than, and it looks very, very like, you know, their design. So rather than, you know, you've got a doe foot applicator, you've got the squeezy tube, and I'll show you it in a moment. And then you've obviously got the lip liner as well. They retail at £3 each. So first of all, the packaging is amazing. Now I thought when I purchased this, I wasn't going to particularly like this one because it's just deeper. I got it anyway because I obviously love to try it, but it really is a beautiful colour. The lip liner looks like this, so again you've got that dripping chocolate and gold and brown effect, and you can sharpen these, they're not a twist up design. So I'll just swatch this one. So it's Mocha, this one. What I'll do is I'll just show you the lip liner shade. So that's Mocha, and then the actual lip product looks like this. So I'm wearing the other one, which I'll share with you in a moment. But I really, really love these for £3. In fact, I really want to go back and get another one in the shade that I'm wearing. They really, when you squeeze them out, I don't know if you've ever melted down any chocolate, but that's what they remind me of. It's got the consistency of melted chocolate. It smells absolutely beautiful, and I just love it. I love the glossiness. Now I've had this on now for quite a while, because I've been taking photos of this. I've been, you know, messing about taking photos and doing all sorts of things with it. So I've now had this lipstick on, I would say, for an hour, and it looks just as good as when I applied it. I haven't applied this one to my lips, but it smells exactly the same as the other one. The scent is so stunning. It is like real chocolate. Now you would expect, not only for £3, but the fact that these are from Primark, that they would have that horrible fake chocolate smell. They really don't. Absolutely beautiful. So there's that one, which was Mocha, and this one is Cream Caramel. So this is the one that I'm wearing. Another thing is, I thought that one would be too dark, and I thought this one would be not a very wearable colour. But it is the shade that I'm wearing. It's a beautiful consistency. It's, I would say it's a thicker lipstick. Obviously it's glossy lipstick, it's not matte. But it's not, you know, sometimes when you wear these kind of thicker lipstick with a glossiness to it, you have that stringy effect. Not with these. It's not sticky in any way at all. It feels a lot more expensive than the £3 I paid. So this one is the Cream Mocha. So you can see that one's lighter. I'll just swatch the lip pencil first of all. So that's the Cream Mocha, the lip pencil, and here we have the actual, let me just show you a close-up first of all. So here's the tube, this is the one that I'm wearing, and I just absolutely love this shade. Like I say, I'm going to definitely get a backup of this. I love it that much, and it looks like that. Now also what I would say is that when I tried the lip pencil on, it just didn't show up on my lips at all. So I went in with this one. That one worked really well. I actually think that this one would be very nice as a matte lipstick. You could wear it on its own, but this shade is just outstanding. I just love it so much. So I couldn't wait to tell you about these and to give you my thoughts. The smell is just amazing. If you don't like scents on your products, I've now, like I say, had it on for an hour or so. It's not like this. So this was so overpowering, but it was really like a chemical, like plasticine, like paint, that kind of horrible scent. These aren't. They really do smell like chocolate. After a little while, that scent on the actual lip product actually wears off, so you can't smell it anymore. The eyeshadow and the cheek products, although initially they smell of chocolate, and even when I popped the product onto my nose, initially it smelled of chocolate. I could smell it. I can't smell anything. I must admit though, when I went out of my beauty room and came back in again, it did have this beautiful aroma of chocolate. So I really love it, but it's not overpowering. Sorry, my sleeve keeps wanting to come down. It's not by any means horrible. I would definitely recommend this range. It is amazing. If I had to say products which I would recommend and say are definitely must-haves, I would say this palette definitely. Love the fact that although it looks very you know, brown inspired, it's more on the pink toned. You know, it's lovely. What I'm trying to say is it's not just a basic brown palette. That's gorgeous. I would definitely recommend this. I love how my cheek products look. I love the highlight. I think the cheeks look amazing. I really liked this. Now I did put my Renaissance Glow from Makeup Revolution as my contour, and then I used this as a bronzer, as in, you know, I had a contour shade on, and then I bronzed the cheek up, and to be honest, even on its own this would look amazing. But I love the cheek blush, love the highlight, just love that as well. If I had to choose out of the two eyeshadow palettes, I would probably give this one a miss, only because I just thought I wanted this palette for that shade. I find that this one would be definitely too light for me, but this shade in here is what really tempted me to purchase the palette, and it doesn't show up on my skin tone. So I haven't tried this one yet, but I just think I've paid £3 for 3 shades. I don't particularly like that one. The one that I did like, not really that keen on because it doesn't show up, and this one, it's not, I haven't tried it yet, but you know, I'm just not that keen on that palette. Out of the two, I would definitely go for the larger one, and I would definitely pick these up. These are amazing. Love them. Like I say, it's definitely something that I've got to go back over the weekend, pick something else up from next, hopefully. And I'm hoping that I can get some more of those. And I would definitely recommend this nail polish. Even if you don't want to go for this shade, the nail polish is amazing for 90p. I would definitely not recommend this. Sorry, it's definitely a miss for me. So that is my thoughts on the new makeup collection, the chocolate makeup collection. Oh yeah, and I've forgotten this one, sorry. I would definitely recommend this. I absolutely love this. If you love subtle highlights and you really like that melted into the skin look, this is amazing. Not sure I'll ever get through the amount of product that's in here because it's absolutely huge. But yeah, absolutely love that as well. And also when I popped that on and then popped the powder highlight on over the top, I just absolutely loved the look of it. So I'm really pleased with how the makeup is looking today. I'm particularly impressed with the actual lip colour. But yeah, I think it was so inexpensive, but it really did pack a punch. So I hope that you found that helpful. I'll just share with you the swatches of the lip products again. So that's the one that I'm wearing with the lip liner. That is the deeper one, Mocha, that's cream caramel, the lip liner for Mocha, and this was the swatch of the eyeshadow, the shimmer shade that I've got on my eye. Of course, I will add close-up pictures for you on my Instagram, and I will do pictures of the separate products as well, so you can see them, and if you obviously want to purchase them, you've then got a little bit of a reference there, and I'll put prices down below as well as on Instagram as well. I hope you found that helpful. Of course, as always, I welcome your thoughts. Have you purchased these? Are you going to purchase them? Have you purchased them and have you tried them? I'd love your feedback on that. And also, what do you think of the makeup that I've applied today? And what are your thoughts on, you know, how it looks on me? I would also say that if you have just stumbled across my channel, please do subscribe to watch further videos. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye.